Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today our topic is role of skin in humans in homeostasis. Role of skin in homeostasis. What is role of skin in homeostasis? This we will discuss today. Homeostasis, as you know, means maintenance of the internal conditions of the organism despite changes in the external environment, and the skin helps in it. Our skin consists of two layers: epidermis and dermis, or you may also call it as endodermis. Epidermis and endodermis, or you simply call it as dermis, these are the two layers of the skin. Epidermis is the outer layer and dermis is the inner layer. The layer of the skin which touches the environment is epidermis, and it protects the internal layer as well as the internal organs. There is nothing present, no glands, no blood supply, nothing is present in the epidermis. Epidermis is supplied with the oxygen, and it removes the carbon dioxide, and also it is supplied by nutrients from dermis. It itself doesn't contain the blood vessels. Epidermis, it doesn't contain the oil glands, fat glands, sweat, the nerves, etc. Epidermis is the, you may say, like it is dead somewhat, and it protects the internal layer of the skin as well as the internal organs. Dermis is actually supplied with blood, it is supplied with the food, it is supplied with the nerves. In the dermis are present nerves. In the dermis are present the sweat glands which produce sweat. In the dermis are present the oil gland which produce oil. In the dermis are present various other things. The epidermis also, the main thing which epidermis contain, and these are various type of the receptors for pain, for coldness, for hotness, which is also pain receptor, etc. are present in epidermis, but no any glands are present in the epidermis. Because we are discussing the homeostatic role of skin, we come to the topic. Our skin produces too much sweat in the hot days. Skin produces sweat in hot days, mean in summer, because in summer the temperature around us, the atmospheric temperature gets too much high. Too much increase in the temperature is in the summer, and body's core temperature, optimum temperature is 37, and it is very much needy to maintain the temperature at 37 degrees Celsius. If it is not done, then various enzymes will not function because they function properly at an optimum range of temperature. Surrounding temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. Our body temperature may become also 40 degrees Celsius, but skin doesn't do so. It helps our body to maintain its temperature at 37 degrees Celsius by producing more amount of sweat in hot days. This sweat producing by our skin is known as perspiration. Producing the sweat doesn't cool us. Actually, when sweat gets evaporated, it becomes a part of the air. When it is lost from the skin, then we feel a cooling effect. The heat which is taken by help of the sweat released on the skin, on the surface of the skin, is lost when the skin loses the water from it and it goes into the surrounding environment, and this produces a cooling effect. Not sweat release producing cooling effect, but the evaporation of the sweat from the surface of the skin produces a cooling effect which helps us to maintain the body temperature at 37 degrees Celsius and not causes it to increase. Now when there are hot days, when there are too much cold rays, our skin produces oil and fat. In the very much cold days, like in winter days, our skin produces more oil and more fat by help of oil or fat glands. This oil and fat acts as an insulator. Insulator means insulator is a substance, something that does not allow the temperature to come inside or outside. It keeps the temperature of something at optimum, and it doesn't allow something to pass through. That is known as insulator. For example, the wires are covered by a plastic cover which doesn't allow to pass the electricity in the wire outside to the outside environment. Very similarly, insulator is something which blocks heat transfer. And these oil and fat which are released in the cold days by the skin, they act as insulator. Mean they do not let the very coldness to enter into the body and to change the temperature below the normal. Because when temperature is below the normal, below 37 degrees Celsius, membranes become freeze, and there is no functioning of the enzymes. As I already have told you that enzymes work at an optimum temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, and it is must for them to maintain the homeostasis, thermoregulation, maintain their temperature, core temperature at 37 degrees Celsius, not less than nor more than this. And skin helps it by producing more oil and fat in the cold days by oil and fat glands. Another advantage of the skin in the cold days, in the winter days, is that the hair which are present on skin, they become swollen at their bases, and they become swollen at their bases because they have stored in them the air. When air is trapped in somewhere, it becomes hot and it maintains also the temperature. For example, this is our skin and this is the hair coming outside of the skin. In the cold days, this very base of the hair becomes swollen, and inside this swollen portion there is air trapped. There is air inside this projection which becomes high at the base of a hair. This is hair and this is skin. And this very swollen portion which is present at the base of the hair in cold days, it is known as goose bump. Goose bump is a projection. Goose means soft, bump means projection. A soft swelling or a soft projection present at the base of the hair, it is known as goose bump. It is swollen because the air is trapped, air is present in it, and this air, when because it is present inside the goose bump, it is hot, and in cold days it helps to maintain the temperature. Another function of the skin in homeostasis is that it also helps in the removal of extra water in the form of sweat in hot days. And in hot days as well as in cold days, when sweat is produced in whatever the time of day or length, it also contains very minute amount of the urine, very small amount of the urine, very small amount of the urea, because everything which is containing urea is known as urine. That is why I have used the word urine, but it is more important to say the urea. Urea, very less amount of the urea is present in the sweat which is released from the skin. So skin helps in maintaining the body homeostasis by thermoregulation in cold and hot days as well as by excretion of the urea. Thank you for watching the video. Allah Hafiz.